Best player. It's a tricky one. I'd have to say Matty Daniels. He's got everything. Ex-pro, he can dish it, he can mix it, he can play. He chips in with 10 or 15 a season. Liam Jackson will hate me for saying this, but Matty Daniels is the best penalty taker I've ever played with. So I have to say Daniels. Carl Richardson's come in this season though, and he's a Rolls Royce of a player. Got good technique, but I'd have to say Daniels for that one. Worst trainer at the club. For some this will be a difficult question, for me it's pretty straightforward. Sam Applegate, terrible trainer, wears 3/4 legs to training every single week. If he had it his way, he would turn up 5 minutes before a game, he wouldn't run, he wouldn't stretch, he'd just run straight out onto the pitch. I mean, he bases his whole game on fouling and kicking people, and he can't do that in training, so Samuel Applegate, definitely. Management. There's obvious ones like Sean Wones, who already does a bit of management, and obviously Andy Easter. I'm going to say Mac G. I think Mac G is one of those teammates who's going to be playing or managing football until he's in his 60s. Just sheer love for the game. Mac G, definitely not me though. Joker of the group. Most of the laughs actually tend to centre around Liam Jackson, but most of that is laughing at him or at his expense. I would say, I'd have to say Sam Applegate. The kid's too funny. When he's not here, you miss him. I share a corner with him in the dressing room, so it's not the best place to be, but hilarious bloke. Just to look at him is hilarious. So Sam Applegate's another one from me. Quickest player at the club. Not many people will believe me when I say this, but I'm gonna say myself. In straight lines when I get going, steam train. But because not many people are gonna believe me, I'm gonna say Jaden Snelling, rapid, pacey, best dressed. Tough one. He might be the oldest member of the team, but Sean Wones, whether it's a night out, whether it's rocking up to training, he always looks the biz. He's a pretty suave guy. So I'm gonna say Sean Wones. I mean, we're not blessed. We're not blessed, to be honest, but I'm gonna give it to the oldest chap, Sean Wones. Good looking geezer as well.
So.
Worst dressed. There's a couple of moody garms rocking around the dressing room. Tough. I'm gonna have to say Liam Jackson. I mean, it's not even difficult actually. Liam Jackson wears Givenchy or Dior t-shirts, and they've got Fruit of the Loom labels in the back. He rocks up to training wearing 5 or 6 different colours. He looks like a Rubik's Cube. Awful clobber, really bad clobber. I think it takes on the chin as well, but I go Givenchy season, Liam Jackson. Moody's playing the squad, Dylan Alexander. Next question. Jack Hurrell, Hunzi. The guy's like Terminator. 10 or 12 pints, does not faze it. It's some skill, you have to see it to believe it. The guy's a joke, he can outdrink anyone in the team. So I'd say he's definitely the biggest drinker. Most impressive, I hate to keep bringing him up, it's going to have to be Sam Applegate. Again, when he's not there, you notice he's not there, but he's always the first one to be sick. But Jack Hurrell, the guy's a machine, honestly. 10, 12 pints and it's like nothing's even phased him. Big Hunt. One or two. Liam Jackson, whenever he takes the DJ aux cable, he's putting on Justin Bieber and whatever else pop music that's around these days, which some of us old boys absolutely detest. So that's pretty annoying, but because I share a corner with him, Sam Applegate's always in your space. Hayden Davis, actually, I'm going to give this to Hayden Davis, because his football bag kicks up the worst stench you've ever smelled. He's got shin pads and whatever in there he's never washed, so I'm going to give it to Hayden Davis. Hayden the P Davis. So in recent years we've had Jaden break through, so I think he's sort of setting the standard and showing that the younger boys work hard. they can get regular football in the first team. But I'm going to say Lenny Blythe. He's been with us all of pre-season. He looks to be playing way above his years. Looks to be a good prospect. So yeah, super Lenny Blythe for that one. I've seen Andy Eastor do some horrible things on a football pitch. Really horrible. I've seen Sean Wones do some really horrible things on a football pitch. I'm going to say Sean Wones, ex-military. He appears a nice chap, but he's got a nasty streak. He loves the tackle. I mean, Wellingborough away last season, he came out of a horror 8 minutes in, which I wouldn't have been on the end of that one. So, Sean Wones. We're not blessed as a squad in the hair department. There's a few of us are struggling, me in that category. A few of us our wing backs are pushing on and they're not getting back. Harry Barker's got great hair. Max Mellinson's got great hair, being a barber. I'm going to go with Max Mellinson. His hair does not change from the start of a game to an end of a game. I don't know what product he puts in there. I would kill for his hairline, so I would say Max Mellinson. Worst to pay their fines, Liam Jackson. He struggles to take any fine he's given, and to my knowledge, I've never seen him dish Hayden Davis to fines master any money. Awful behaviour. Liam Jackson, 100%. I'm going to nominate Sean Wones.
Excellent.
The General.